Hey everybody, welcome to a little mini video game walkthrough. I'm doing this for Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception in Chapter 12. So Chapter 12 is the beginning of the so-called pirate segment of the adventure. And it's a really tough one, it's a really long one, and we are going to be doing this on a brutal difficulty, as you can see. And I skipped some of the earlier parts. We're just going to focus on the big firefights. So this is the first firefight I like to cover, the opening section of the shipyard. When you get to this part, by the way, my advice is to go and actually save the game. And so we're going to make a backup right here. So that's important to do, because as you progress in this part, you may come across future checkpoints that you don't want, and this will give you a way to load the old initial checkpoint. This is the beginning part, and you'll want to start from here if you mess up too much down the line. Alright, so here we go. We're going to do a deep dive onto this shipyard fight. Wait until they start moving, and we're going to stealth, hopefully, without screwing up, we're going to stealth the first part of this. So the first thing you do is you want to get on this boat and you want to choke out the guy on the right. He is kind of, I guess, the deadlier enemy, and he has much faster reaction times. And so if you can choke him out, the other guy doesn't really, raise the alarm. And so you're able to get those two without raising the alarm. If you go for the other guy, the guy on the left, then you will almost certainly have an alarm raised. So wait until this guy comes to the edge. Wait until the guy in the background is not looking at you. See, he's looking at you right now. Wait until he turns and starts walking, then take care of him. Get the Tau sniper. You're going to require that for quite a few parts of the next sections. And then we're just going to swim to the dock here and take care of that guy that was walking away from us. He's going to be on his way back. Just jump on the stairs here. Nothing too difficult, and when he gets to the edge, you just take him out. I like to go up here and just get my second grenade right here, and then we're going to swim to the dock over here and take out this other guy. He also should be in prime position. Just wait here, and when he turns around, take him out. Once you take him out, I want you to actually get rid of your sniper rifle for the small pistol, and then you're going to pick up another sniper here, and then you're going to double up your ammo, so you're going to have a full 12 bullets in your Tau sniper. Jump in the water here, swim around the boat, and then climb the boat, and you should be in position to take out this guy who's just walking around his patrol. And if you're doing the count, you can rewatch the video. That'll be 6 people you've just killed. We come over here, we're going to get the last grenade, and then we're going to climb up here and pick up this sniper rifle. And we're going to use this sniper rifle to actually shoot this guy. He's the last guy in the first initial phase of the stealth section, and so you can't afford to make a loud noise. Just be careful. Don't let the rocking of the boat make you miss. If you do, just reset the checkpoint. Get to the top of the ship, get the M32 hammer. You will no longer need the sniper rifle. And then from here, there's nothing to do, right? And so what has happened here is that all of the stealth section here is complete. You got to trigger the next wave. Go through the hole here, and that will trigger 5 people to show up. And we're going to take those out little by little. So you see that one guy's already patrolling and moving through that little hole or hatch or whatever you want to call it. Wait for the masked guy, the second guy, to go through the same hole, and then we're going to swim in this direction. Just follow my lead. And you're going to dive if you can to try to avoid being seen by the guy. We're going to make our way to the turret, go through this little underground area, and then get over here and climb up and just hope you get lucky and hope that the guy doesn't see you. Jump. And then the guy at the turret, just kill him. He will sometimes see you. If he does, you just have to reset and try to over again. Most of the time he doesn't see you. You'll kick this guy down, and then quickly hide behind here. And don't take out this guy until the guy in the far over away from him is turned around. You're going to watch him patrol. You might be tempted if you're in a hurry to try to take out the guy closer to you, but he will catch you if you do that. So just wait till he patrols nearer you, and then you can see him turning around. So wait for him to turn around. And then when he's turned around, you're going to be able to get this guy safely. He won't see the body because of the angle of the boat. But of course, if you try to break this guy's neck and he's walking towards you, he will see that and you will raise the alarm. So now we've taken out the turret guy, those 2 guys on the boat. There's 2 more that we're going to take out. Those are the first 2 people you saw initially, actually, walking through, that hole there. Pick up this grenade launcher here. It gives you a full reload. And then he's coming, and just death from above him, if you can. I mean, you just have to get it to recognize it's a little bit stupid here. Alright, so death from above, don't worry. The guy over there will not see you. He just goes back and forth, and he never looks towards you. So you have plenty of time to get in the water here, climb up, and then just wait for the right time and sneak up behind him. So he's number 5, and he's the last guy in the shipyards that can raise an alarm. And after you do him, you're going to come across a little bit of an oddity. Okay, so now he's dead. You have 12 Tau sniper rifle bullets, and you have 12 grenade launchers, or grenades. So you got thunder in the left hand and lightning in the other. You're primed for maximum destruction, and you're going to need it, because the next part of this section is to go up this ladder. And if you go up this ladder, the idea is to continue on through the level by getting onto this thing. Now, the way this is normally supposed to work actually is we're already supposed to have triggered a big kind of firefight. The game didn't really want you to kill these 5 enemies by stealth. We just happened to be able to do it, but the game doesn't really want you to. You're supposed to get caught killing these 5 guys somewhere down the line. Then you trigger like a massive wave of enemies. There's heavies, there's sniper guys. And once you kill enough of them, you're going to get a checkpoint. And then that checkpoint sets you up right around here. And then you go up this ladder, and then you're going to have 2 snipers. One here, one here. There's going to be a machine gun guy here. You kill one of the snipers, a rocket launcher comes here. You kill them, and then you get another checkpoint, and that's how you finally clear the shipyards. Of course, in this playthrough that I just showed you, we stealthed everybody. And so when you climb this ladder, the game is going to be confused. It's going to activate these guys over here behind the railing, but at the same time, because you never triggered the firefight from earlier that it wanted you to, it's going to trigger those guys as well. And so it's not too bad, but you are going to have to do it well, and you can't die, because if you die, that checkpoint is going to place you not here, but it's going to place you behind that little island on that boat, and you're going to basically be put in the middle of the firefight you were trying to avoid in the first place. Okay, so just follow what I do, and hopefully I don't choke, and this will show you what's supposed to happen. So jump, and then get behind cover as soon as possible, right behind here. Okay, and then you're going to want to kill this guy ASAP, and then all these guys are coming. Kill these guys. Kill these guys. Just use a grenade launcher. You have plenty of ammo. Alright, and then there's going to be this guy here. He's going to come toward us. You can also use your sniper. Uh-oh. If the grenade comes, toss it out. Get rid of it. There's one more guy left, okay? You want to kill that guy if you can. You can see him in the background. As long as you're behind cover, those snipers won't be able to get you. You want to save them for last, okay? The guys down below are much deadlier. So typically, see, he's shooting at you. He's going to want to climb somewhere. So just be mindful that he's coming, okay? Yeah, just watch out for him. He's going to want to climb right here. Let him climb. Okay, so your checkpoint's still not over. Okay, look, it's still 1 minute ago. Your checkpoint's not over. So now you're going to finally take care of these 2 snipers. Remember, if you take one of them out, the rocket launcher will show up. So we're going to get to the rocket launcher. as you can see, there is a nice little reload right here, and we can just reload everything. So you can have full tile sniper, full grenade launcher. Let's get rid of this guy, and then get ready. Here he comes. There. Okay. So now those two are gone. We're going to go back to our sniper, and once you kill this guy right over here, you're going to get a new checkpoint. Okay. You see 1 minute ago. Now watch what happens. We're going to zoom in on him. He's dead. Look, checkpoint activated. Once this checkpoint is activated, you can actually just go on to the next part of the level. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a little something a little bit cheeky, a little bit interesting. For instance, right over here, you can see that there's still a lot of your friends. They're still down there. Those are the guys who can't get through to you. You can just kill them with with your turret here. But actually, it's really not worth it, right? Because you're safe. So what we're going to do is we're going to want to get some more ammo. And how you do this is very simple. All you do, by the way, make no mistake, there's a couple of guys still hiding down there below. There's another heavy and there's another guy with a machine gun. And you could die trying to find them and kill them, which doesn't matter because, again, you already have the checkpoint. So the best thing to do here is actually to pause the game and just simply reload the checkpoint. If you reload the checkpoint, it'll get you back here again, but you can see that your weapons are, all these weapon spawns are back, and there's no enemies, right? So you can simply pick up the tile sniper. All we need is, we only need 2 bullets. And then we can quickly jump up here and refill our grenades, because the next fight, you're going to probably die. It's a little bit tricky, but not very frustrating because your checkpoint is literally right there, not like this level. So we got that, and now you can see we have a full ammo. We got thunder in the left hand, lightning in the right, ready to rain death and destruction on our enemies. And this is going to give you an overwhelming advantage as you continue. Okay, so now we can finally get to the next part of the level. So this is basically checkpoint manipulation. And when you're here, sometimes you can get killed, honestly. But if you get killed here, you just basically reload. You would go back and load your game from the previous file and just do the whole section over again. It's actually pretty safe, and they tend to want to throw grenades because they're so far away from you. They can't really get a good shot, and the computer knows this. And so while you see them do the grenade animation, you can very easily kill them with your grenade launcher and your tile sniper. And since you know now that you can reset the checkpoint and get full ammo again, you don't have to conserve your grenade ammo too bad. He thinks he's going to shoot me, but of course, the Magnum makes a little bit of a difference in terms of who gets a drop on who. Okay, so you're going to climb up here. There's going to be a scripted guy who's going to fall down. He's not supposed to offer you much problems. Just beat him up right here. Okay, so now this is the problem. When you drop down to this level below, there's going to be guys coming at you from all over, and they're going to try to flank you. If you die, there's no problem. You have 11 tile sniper bullets. You have grenade ammo. You can use them all up here if you really wish, because it's not going to help you for the next section. So let me see how I do. I like to go here, and then I like to hide behind this area. Get my grenade launcher ready. Kill him. Kill him. Wait for the shield guy to come. Get behind cover here. Just get these guys. If you have to, use your grenade launchers. You don't need to save too much. Just be careful. They're going to try to flank you. Again, ammo here at this point is essentially nonsensical. You don't really need to have too much ammo. Just be careful. There you go. There's some more friends here. And again, we're not going to play with them. We don't have a checkpoint yet. See where they're hiding. All right, that's the checkpoint. Okay, so you can see that we definitely, had some action. We used up a lot of our grenades, and it wasn't the cleanest battle, but the important thing here is just to not die, right? So
Wait.
even if you die, though, it's not the end of the world. You're going to reload that checkpoint right before the fight, and eventually you're going to get it. With 12 grenades and 12 Tau snipers,
Nice.
you're just
That'll
going to
do it.
rain death and destruction on these guys. You're going to be fine. So now we're going to continue onward, and we're going to get to the worst part of this game. So stupid. And I don't even know what to say about this. Let's do the platforming part first. This is the one on Brutal where you're just going to die immediately. It's just really frustrating. And so I'm going to show you a few things that you can use to get you through it. But it's just going to take practice and some checkpoint. It's going to just take some checkpoint deaths. You're going to have to just practice. But there are a few things that is going to make it a little bit more doable. Okay, so things for you to understand about the parameters of this upcoming fight on Brutal difficulty. So here we go.
Don't look down. Okay.
This is just simple
one shot
platforming
at
stuff. Okay, so we're getting to this part soon.
Back on solid ground.
Ooh,
Solid boat.
let's not do anything stupid here. Okay. Let's just take our time. We're going to be getting to what I call the verticality. This is like verticality, right? You have to climb up the side of this like ship, and there's these dudes on Brutal difficulty with their little pistols, and it's like 2 shots kills you, and if you poke your head out for more than literally like a second, I'm not even talking we're talking like 1.5 seconds, you're gonna die. Okay, so at this point, you're gonna checkpoint right here, and we're gonna get another checkpoint once we get on. So first thing you want to do is you want to kill this guy, and here's the critical part. You want to kill him and make sure that his Rathica pistol does not go over the edge. So let's see if that happens. Okay, very good. It hasn't gone over the edge. Get up here. Boom. When you're here, that's a checkpoint. Okay? If his gun falls down, get up here, get the checkpoint, then restart the checkpoint, and you keep killing him until you have this situation where he doesn't have his gun fall over the edge. Now you're going to pick up this gun. Okay? Make sure your Tau sniper doesn't go over the edge. Once you've picked it up, pick back up your Tau sniper.
Doctor ordered.
Now that Rathica pistol is going to have 50 bullets in it. Go back up here and then pick up this Rathica pistol with your Tau sniper. Get the ammo. And you now have a total of 117. The maximum, by the way, is 120. This essentially doubles the amount of pistol ammo that you're going to have here. And now when you jump from here to this bar here, you're going to shift perspective, you're going to get another checkpoint, and then 3 guys are going to murder you in like literally 0.5 seconds. If you don't believe me, and if you don't believe that this is on Brutal, let me demonstrate. Go. And I'm going to try to, see? Die. Right? So that's okay. I just wanted to show you again how brutal this game is. So just restart the checkpoint, and then you want to now spawn kill him immediately. So that guy gets killed immediately. It's a lot easier to do off of a fresh checkpoint. So now you're going to have actually a guy here trying to kill you and a guy here trying to kill you. And there are going to be some programming oddities. So understand something. When you pop out of cover, you actually have to pop out of cover, re-aim your gun, press the shoot button, and get back in cover in about 1 second. If you do it for longer than 1 second, he will probably kill you. Now, there are certain cues to look for that will give you a little bit extra time to shoot him. Look at this guy right here, and I want you to notice 2 things. Number 1, he has 2 animations that he shoots you with. One, he uses both hands, which he's doing right now. And the other one, he's shooting you with 1 hand, okay? You want to wait for him to shoot you with 1 hand, and then count 5 bursts. Ready? Here goes. Wait until he goes to 1 hand. Sometimes he'll do it, sometimes he won't. You might have to pop up a little bit to get him to do it. Alright, here you go. And you always want to kill this guy first. Ignore the guy on the left for now. So he's loading. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When he counts to 5, after he counts 5, he tends to reload. You have 1 second to get up, re-aim, and shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes you miss, sometimes you hit, that's okay. 4, 5. Up. See, now this shows one of the really annoying parts of the game, is that sometimes you'll be stuck out of cover. I released my trigger point, but, you know, it didn't want to cooperate. It's a little bit ridiculous, but what are you going to do? So hopefully that first part is just kind of demonstrating what you want to look for, and I'm going to stop talking, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing as I'm counting the blast, and always one-handed. 1. Double, that doesn't count? Okay, that doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Well, it's gone better, but again, the problem is 2 guys are shooting you, so it's hard. Spawn kill this first guy, and then just be patient. I'm basically shooting too long. That's the reason I'm getting killed by the other guy to my left. That's about how fast you want to do this. So you watch for the one-handed bullet and then count to 5 bursts. 1. Get ready. 4. 'So annoying. You know, he's dead now, so the thing that really kills in this part of the game is just impatience. You're so sick of doing this, and you just have to wait. See, it's like, you can't just shoot, you have to like aim and shoot. So ridiculous. Okay. So I think I killed him. And then there's going to be another guy right here. Same thing. Just wait, count. That doesn't count. 2 hands doesn't count. Only 1 hand. You want to count 5 bursts when he's doing 1 hand. Sometimes you'll miss, sometimes you don't. Now you see why it's so important to get the extra ammo. God. Finally. Another thing you'll notice about this, by the way, is that your Raffica pistol only fires in bursts of 3. Boom, 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 boom. It's not like a regular pistol where you can squeeze off as many bullets as you want. So there's no point in staying out of cover for too long. You know, you want to go shoot, like pop out, aim, shoot, get out. You know. And the last time I died, it's like I popped out, shot, and then I was frozen in this area. Like even though I released the trigger, it wouldn't pop back in. And again, that's like a game's bug. So remember the Raffica's firing bursts. Okay, so keep that in mind. You fire a little burst and you get back up, and you just get back in cover. Another thing that's really stupid is that these enemies don't stagger. So sometimes, you know, when you're fighting normally, right, you hit them with bullets, they stagger, and it gives you a chance to keep hitting them. These guys don't stagger at all. So don't count on staggering. Get your burst and get back in position, and then you're fine. So we're going to try a high-stakes gamble for this next section. You're going to have another guy up here, but we're going to try to bypass him and use the game to our advantage. Okay, so here we go. If you climb up here, there's going to be another guy. You're going to have to do the same BS again.
Your step.
Right here, right? This guy. So we're going to try to skip him. So wait until he finishes firing. And do this. Go.
You through.
Get back in here. So it has to be done very quickly. You hop over, and then you basically throw him over the edge. And now, what's going to happen here is that guy is not going to shoot you, believe it or not. You're going to hop on this platform. And when you do, you're going to get a checkpoint. So you're safe, okay? And that guy is actually down there, and he just doesn't know what's going on. You just kill him. That's the guy who's torturing, who's going to torture you from here. When you jump up here, he jumps back down there. Don't ask me why the game decides to do that, but it lets you basically save one more of these stupid, frustrating battles. Okay, so that was like literally the worst checkpoint in this entire chapter. Some may argue the whole game, and I didn't edit this out so you can see how easy it is to die. But we made it through, and now what you're going to do is you're going to jump on here, get your grenade launcher ready, jump on here, and then you're going to throw this guy off of the edge. It's fine. And then just kill these guys, you know, come to daddy. And then you have one more grenade launcher. You can just hide behind here, just so, you know, you're completely safe. But again, you have so many checkpoints, it doesn't really matter. So there's this guy from above, he's gonna shoot you. Count for 5. And you're good. So, you see how like keeping a little bit of grenade ammunition, you know, is somewhat useful. But to be honest with you, you can kill all of these guys just as easily with your pistol. It just makes it easier and a little bit faster. But it's not, you know, too much better. So anyways, we go up here and then here we go again. So again, watch for the one-arm burst. Okay. Okay, but that doesn't count. He's gonna go one arm. Okay. So here we go. And by now you should be a pro at this, right? Come on. Sometimes it's hard to get him to get into the one-arm animation. You can shoot some of the wood boss. Right? Yeah, here he goes. Again, you see that? You have 1, 2, 3, and then just get away. No need to hurry it. Reload, take your time. See how he doesn't stagger? He doesn't stagger at all. And then though sometimes the animations get frozen up. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're dead. Okay? So, very important, count those bursts. But remember, the bursts only count if he's if he's shooting you from the one-handed stance. If he goes two-handed, that doesn't count. Okay, so let's keep going. Time is wasting. You can pick up ammo, but you know you have plenty of ammo here to do what you need to do. And then we're gonna have one more of those little sections. Okay, so climb here, get into position, and here we go. Right up here, same thing. You're gonna want to get rid of those little wooden blocks, the little planking. He'll shoot them, and you'll shoot them. Yeah, so he's reloading. Oh, okay, that was lucky. Sometimes you get lucky, you get a headshot or something. So hopefully through this sequence, you're watching me. You're seeing how I'm counting those 5 bursts when he's firing from one hand. So from here, you want to quickly get onto the this area here because there are going to be 2 guys, one at the bottom, one up top. You can take them out, by the way, with your pistol too. It's not hard. But you have 4 grenades, and they're actually going to refill all your grenades. So it's better to just use the grenade thing and just see where you're going to do it, and kill that guy with a grenade. And then from here, kill this guy with a grenade as well. Yeah, and then when he's distracted, you can shoot him. See? So he's distracted with the grenade, whether you hit him or not, and you can just line him up and kill him. So now you have 2 grenades, but worry not, you're going to be fine. And then we're going to go here, and there's going to be a scripted kill right here. Just keep pressing jump, jump, and you just kick him right off before he even gets a chance to kill you. Okay? So we're through. Go across the plank. Here's your grenade refills. It'll refill all your grenades. So I only used 2, so it gave me 2. But I've used as many as 3, and it gave me all 3 back.
Nearly there.
And then from here, one last little platforming segment to go, and you're almost done with this level. All right, here we go. Just take your time. I like to just take my time, make sure I have a nice swing, and I just jump. And then go up. And then you're going to get to the control room. You can take a look at Ramsey's ship. But believe it or not, Chapter 12 is still not done yet. We still have a few more little areas to go. But the hardest part by far is gone. So here we go, the little cutscene.
This place is a mess. Shit. Right. Plan B.
All right, here we go. And then we just press the prompt. We can have another little firefight. This next firefight actually is really simple because you start off in the water really far away, and they're essentially programmed to throw grenades at you. And throwing grenades at you is not the best idea. So here we go. Boom. Very nice. He's gonna kick you under. Scripted. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to come up here and then just swim to this little area. That's what you're going to want to do. The game wants you to do that. And then you want to take this guy with a regular pistol out first. He's going to shoot you a couple times. And then he's going to try to get a grenade going. Watch. So shoot. And then he's going to go for the grenade. Come on, go for the grenade, buddy. There you go. And then swim a little bit closer. And then take out the sniper closest to you. There's nothing to it. Now there's one more guy up here. If there's a grenade, give me the water. And it's fine, like I said. These sniper guys can't really get at you. You can take your time. He's trying to throw a grenade, and then you just got him. So this is a very simple area, okay? Very simple area. You can pick up some cows, K-cow, whatever. You don't need the grenade launcher anymore. In the next level, Rough Seas, they take away the grenade launcher from you pretty early on. Before Rough Seas, I don't know. I kind of liked the Gmaul, but we didn't get the Gmaul. That's fine. So keep on going, and you have one more shotgun guy to take out. If you have spare grenades, of course, you can just kill him. But I don't, so I'm just going to fist fight him. So it's pretty simple. Get around the corner here, just be patient. Wait until he gets a little bit closer to you, and then you're just going to tackle him. And this chapter will finally be over. Yeah, there's just a little bit of melee. And of course, since this chapter begins with a big melee fight, this is, he's just there's no problem at all. Okay, so he's gone. And when you open this door, finally, you're going to be done with chapter 12. Let's jump. So congratulations. That was essentially chapter 12, almost all of it. I skipped the first dumb parts, where you're just fighting with your fists. That's one of the hardest chapters in the game, maybe the hardest. And I hope that was really useful to you. We're now in chapter 13, Rough Seas. I'm going to pause again for this guy. So, there's a lot of people who's done, walkthroughs of this that really helped me when I was trying to beat this on Brutal. Guys like Seraphim17, Persnickety, Nicitator, I think is his channel. I looked at Square One Games, of course, the great Mike Betancourt. And then of course I used the Ludi XP. She's a lady in the UK who loves Uncharted, and I used some of her stealth sections. There's a lot of content kind of that tangentially treats chapter 12 and helps with chapter 12, walk through chapter 12 on Brutal. But not all of it, I think, has put it all together with the right explanations, especially with that shipyard fight. That shipyard fight is really, really tricky because, again, you sort of confused the game. When you stealth everybody. And when you do that, it can mess up the checkpoint. But I do think that this sequence that I showed you is the most pain-free and consistent way of beating this chapter on Brutal. And the most important part, honestly, aside from the shipyard manipulation and getting the big power weapons you need to make it a breeze, knowing where the enemies are going to spawn, knowing how to take care of them, is that verticality issue. The vertical segment when those guys are just trying to get at you, and like showed you a couple of deaths, right? Showed you a couple of deaths, showed you the margin of error you have, showed you sort of what's going on with what these enemies can or can't do. And you're going to be on that section for just a little bit of time, and that's okay. Sometimes these pirates will have weird animations. Understand that if they have animations where they're not shooting you with one hand, it might be because a little piece of wood or plank is in the way. You might have to pop in and out, move around a little bit, just get the computer to kind of reset. It'll shoot some of the planks off themselves. You might have to shoot a few planks off, but eventually those pirates are going to stand up and shoot down with one hand. And that's your moment, because after 5 bursts, you have a little bit more time, just a split second more time to pop out, aim, and fire a volley from your Raffica, and then get back in cover. So, I hope that was all very useful. And I know that this is a game that's like 5 years old, but I think that these Uncharted games are truly like timeless classics. I just started playing them really late, and I really enjoyed them. I enjoyed the challenge of Brutal. I 100%ed all 3 Uncharted, 1, 2, and 3 as part of the PS4 remaster. And I think that there are going to be players in the future who are going to continue to find it. And there's not a lot of YouTube content out there for Brutal walkthroughs. Aside from the ones I've mentioned, I think Hado is another one. It's a problem, or not a problem, but it's kind of indicative of how rare these walkthroughs are, where you can actually list the individual YouTube people who put them on over the past decade. There's not that many. I'm not going to put on an entire Brutal walkthrough for these games because I think the ones that are out there is already outstanding. But the little problem areas that are very, very challenging, I kind of wanted to add my own spin, and I wanted to add a little bit of my extra content to it that I think was maybe still useful because it's not quite there yet or a little bit lacking on YouTube. So hopefully all of that comes together. The way I handle the shipyard is the only one to my knowledge that's being shown on YouTube from beginning to end, uncut, like how I handle it. So that is a little bit unique, and I think that's really, really good as well. Okay, so until next time, I hope this is helpful to future people who are playing this particular chapter on Drake's Deception on Brutal, and take care.